Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hi, guys. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to take an Enneagram personality quiz. Now, I have taken this test before and I have scored as a type 2 personality. There are 9 different types of personalities according to the Enneagram, and I'm going to read all 9 descriptions to you so that you can have an idea of what they are. I apologize for that sound. I hope it doesn't come out too loud in the video. Number 1 is the performer, the rational, idealistic type. They are principled, purposeful, self-controlled, and perfectionistic. Number 2 is what I got, and that is the helper, the caring, interpersonal type. They're demonstrative, generous, people-pleasing, and possessive. Number 3 is the achiever, the success-oriented, pragmatic type. They are adaptive, excelling, driven, and image-conscious. Number 4 is the individualist, the sensitive, withdrawn type. They are expressive, dramatic, self-absorbed, and temperamental. Okay. Number 5 is the investigator, and the investigator is the intense, cerebral type. They are perceptive, innovative, secretive, and isolated. Number 6 is the loyalist. They are committed, security-oriented types, engaging, responsible, anxious, and suspicious. Number 7 is the enthusiast, the busy, fun-loving type. They're spontaneous, versatile, distractible, and scattered. Number 8 is the challenger, the powerful, dominating type. They are self-confident, decisive, willful, and confrontational. And number 9 is the peacemaker, the easygoing, self-effacing, I'm so sorry guys, type. Receptive, reassuring, agreeable, and complacent. Which one do you think you are? A little bit of some. I feel like we all kind of blend into different personality types, so I don't think that if you take this quiz, it means that you're just that way and nothing else. You know, we're all so complex and very much alike as well. So it's like, even though we might score differently on this Enneagram test, I think that we are a lot more alike than we let on. Anyway, I'm gonna retake it. We're gonna take this test and I want you guys to answer the way that you would answer, and let's see what we get. So the first one is, and then there's 3 different types of answers you can give with 5 boxes. So there's inaccurate, neutral, and accurate, and then there's 5 boxes, and you just check whether you feel closer to neutral, accurate, or inaccurate. So I'm gonna go right ahead. I strive for perfection. That is the first thing that it says, and I'm gonna put the middle button, which leaves you on neutral. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit closer to accurate, to be honest. I work hard to be helpful to others. I'm gonna say the accuracy there is pretty up there. It is important to me that other people like me. I'm gonna put the box next to accurate. It is important to me to achieve great things. I'm gonna say that's very accurate. I make more significant contributions than the average person. I'm not gonna say that's true because I don't really understand that, what that means. So I'm just gonna put the box next to neutral and inaccurate. I feel my emotions very deeply. I'm gonna say that's pretty accurate. It's close to accurate. I have a sense that other people will never truly understand me. I think deeply about things, And I want you to think about this too, because I mean, if you guys are interested in taking this, it's on truity.com. So if you look up the Enneagram Personality Test, you can take it. I would love to hear what you guys got. I think it's interesting. Let's see. I think deeply about things. That's true. I am prepared for any disaster. I'm gonna say that was not very accurate. Honestly, I was not expecting this. It is important to me to avoid pain and suffering at all times. I mean, I think that it's necessary for growth, so I'm just gonna put neutral. And it's not to say that I feel like we should suffer. Absolutely not. I think that it's important that we experience pain so that when we experience joy, we have a great and deep appreciation for the joy, right? After the rain comes the sun. I just truly believe that's important. And it helps you to be empathetic as well in order to care for others and really understand and connect with people who are not doing well or whatever have you. You need to somewhat understand how they feel. You don't necessarily have to know exactly how they feel because it might be a situation you've never been in. However, in order to feel empathy, I think you need to experience something that makes you empathetic. I seek out experiences that I know will make me feel happy or excited. I'm gonna say yeah. I see the positive in every situation. I try. I'm just gonna put neutral though, because to be honest, I think we all have times where you want so badly to be positive about something, but it's like, are you kidding me? Like, did that really have to happen? You know? So I'm gonna say neutral because again, we're human and we do fall short sometimes. So as much as you want to be positive and live a positive life, there's gonna be things that kind of throw you off and go, what the hell, you know? I am not afraid to tell someone when I think they are wrong. That's pretty true. I'm just going to put the box next to accurate. I let other people make the decisions. What decisions? I don't know about that. I'm just going to put neutral. Okay, now moving on. Okay, I appreciate having rules that people are expected to follow. I think it's important. I put next to accurate. I am concerned about security more than anything else. It's like these questions can mean so many different things. I feel like they're pretty broad, or like these statements, excuse me, because they're not questions, but you have to really think within yourself and do some soul searching. So I would say I like to feel secure, so I'm going to put it next to accurate. I think a lot about what will happen in the future. Absolutely. I don't fit in with ordinary people. I don't agree with that. I think it's the box next to inaccurate. I like ordinary people too. I can fit in with anybody. This is rarely a good reason for, there is rarely a good reason for changing how things are done. I don't think that's true. I think that's not true. I think it's important to change things, you know, and any situation can be better. You can be better even if you feel like you've reached your best self. There's no such thing. You can always strive to be better. I always finish my chores. I'm gonna put neutral because which ones? Laundry's not done. I am always trying to be a better person. That's very accurate. I check carefully for mistakes and errors. That's true, especially when editing. I like to be around people who I can help. That I have to agree. I like to feel that I am an important person in my social groups. I agree. It is important to me to be successful. I agree. The organizations I belong to would not function well without me. I would like to believe so, so I'm just going to put the box next to accurate. I often feel overtaken by my emotions. I'm going to say neutral because sometimes that's true. I always felt different from other people. Not in neutral. I like to analyze things from every angle. I do like to play devil's advocate, so I'm going to put the box next to accurate. I always have a plan for what I would do if things go wrong. Well, I would like to have that. I'm just gonna say neutral. I avoid situations that bring up negative feelings. I'm gonna say neutral. I think that it's important to deal with the tough stuff. So I seek excitement. I'm gonna say that's true. That's a definite. Okay, so I am good at seeing the bright side of things when others complain. I like to do that. I think that especially if there's already somebody in your circle or that you're with that is upset or by any situation, like you should be somebody to kind of help ease the situation, calm it a bit. So I'm gonna just say the box next to accurate, because then again I also feel like it's important that if somebody's like stressed out, you kind of understand them, so you level with them, you reason with them, like it's okay to not be okay all of the time is what I'm getting at. Anyway, I do not hesitate to call people out when they're behaving badly. That's accurate. Oh, guys, I work in a school. I have to call kids out all the time. I have no problem doing that. I go along with what other people want. I don't. It depends. It depends on what people want, because I'm not going to be a pushover. People should follow the rules instead of doing what they feel like doing. I mean, to a certain degree, I'm gonna put neutral. I seek out relationships that offer me some type of protection. I mean, I feel like I can protect myself, but at the end of the day, you do want to be with a partner that you feel can hold you down, keep you grounded in some way. So I'm gonna put neutral, because you can also do that for yourself, right? That shouldn't be the sole purpose of being with someone. I can clearly visualize what could happen in the future. I'm gonna say neutral because no one really knows, right? Average people often find me a bit weird. That's kind of true. So I like to do things as I've always done them. I like to do things as I've always done them. I'm gonna say neutral. I think it's okay to change. Change is beautiful. I persist until a task is done. That's true, especially when I like it, what I'm doing. But I'm going to say close to accurate, because that's not always the case. I spend time trying to discover and correct my faults and weaknesses. That's accurate. I hold myself to very high standards. That is true. I am a natural caretaker. That is true. I want people to admire me. That's pretty true. I want to achieve a lot in life. That's true. I hope you guys want to achieve a lot in life too. I'm trying to go fast so that you're not bored by me. I hope you're not bored. Actually, I'm trying to like describe these things, and also I really want you guys to take this quiz, because I think it will be very interesting to see what you get. What's your Enneagram type? If I am honest, I feel that I am a bit better than other people. Oh, it says, if I'm honest, I feel that I'm a bit better than other people. That's not true. I don't think I'm better than anybody, and I think that that's the problem that a lot of people have. They think that they're better. Because what? Why? Whatever attributes you have, there's like a million other people that have them. So I just feel like stay humble, and that'll get you way further than being overly confident or conceited. Conceit is not really a nice trait to have. Confidence is, though. I feel a deep sense of grief for what I have lost. Like people, but not like the past. Like anything that I've lost in the past, it was meant to happen. So I'm gonna put neutral. I am an unusual sort of person. I don't believe that to be true. I take time to understand things more deeply than most people do. I would say I do that only because I kind of like overanalyze things. And also I do like to understand, situations, especially when I don't right away. I like to really get down to it and understand why certain things are the way that they are. It is important to me to be prepared for any emergency. I feel like they asked me this before. I distract myself from any sad feelings that arise. You gotta deal with the tough stuff, guys. I often make changes in my life when things get boring. The accuracy is like pretty crazy. I tend to be more optimistic than most people. I think I tried. I'm gonna say kind of. I tell people what I think even if it's hard to hear. That's true. Okay. I would rather follow the groups than push for what I want. That's not true. I feel most comfortable in organizations with a clear hierarchy. I don't know. That's an interesting statement. I don't know what I feel about that. I don't know. What do you guys feel? I don't know about that. I'm just gonna put neutral because I don't quite understand. I take measures to protect myself and my loved ones from harm. That's true. I will fight for my people. I make plans for many years into the future. Not necessarily. I like to make my vision boards like periodically during, transitions in my life. So it's not necessarily for years ahead because again, I feel like so much can change in even month to month, day to day, honestly. So I'm gonna say neutral. But I do plan ahead. You guys know I love a vision board. Actually, I would love to make vision boards with you guys. What do you think about that? Would you like to do that? Maybe I can do that in the next video. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I am an unusually unique person. I think that's a little bit bold to say about yourself. I'm just gonna say I'm not unusually unique. I'm like gonna say it's in between, I think, kind of, and not really. Okay, so I'm putting it closer to no. I dislike trying new methods or procedures. That's not true. I like to give things a chance. I focus on my responsibilities and duties. That's very true. I read books that help me to be more productive or better at what I do. That's true. I put a lot of pressure on myself to do the right thing. That's true. I take initiative to help other people and make their lives easier. That's true. You guys know I want to be a life coach. Actually, I'm launching something very soon that I'm excited to share with you guys, and probably I'll talk about that with my vision board that I make with you guys. I put in the effort to make a good impression on other people. I'll say close to accurate because honestly, if I feel like I don't really have to, I don't want to try too hard, but I will put an effort, right? You got to try a little bit, but I'm not going to try too hard. I set ambitious goals for myself. That's true. I am an important member of my social groups. Okay, cool. Let's see. My dirty computer, I'm so sorry. I'm almost done, guys, and then we're almost done. So, I can describe my emotion in a lot of depth and detail. I often feel like an outsider. No. I find my mind to be a very interesting place. I like my mind. I am always aware of what can go wrong in a situation. That's true. I like to be aware. I have many ways of avoiding situations that get me down. I mean, yeah, yeah. McGregor's saying hello, guys. Let's see. I am always up for a new adventure. Yes, I feel like they ask some of these questions or say these things a couple of times. I believe that things usually work out for the best. I stand up for people, for what I believe in, even if it upsets other people. Yes, I let other people take the lead. I dislike people who disrupt things by breaking the rules. I mean, it depends, right? Because what rule is it? If it's a rule that's like unfair, then let's break the rule. I make alliances with people who can help me stay safe and secure. Yeah. My instructors, people. I'm sorry for my dog moving around. I hope it doesn't cause us distraction. I am often looking ahead towards what is coming next. I have different interests than most people. The traditional way of doing things is the best way. I don't necessarily agree. I am a responsible and reliable person. I would say yes, but not like I put it next to accurate. I have a lot of plans for how I can improve myself. That's true. I make sure even the small details are correct. Yes. I enjoy caring for others and their needs. Yes. I want to be better. I want to be a better person that others can look up to. I push myself to succeed. Okay, cool. So next page is the last page. I can't wait to see what you guys get. I make important contributions to my community. I try. I rarely have strong emotions. That's not true. I feel I never truly belong in social groups. That's inaccurate. I don't believe that. I want to learn as much as I can about how the world works. I would say yes. It is important for me to understand what can go wrong in a situation. I take steps to ensure I don't feel sad or lonely. I think, yeah, to a certain degree. The baby wants to play. Look, he brought me his toy. No, Papa, wait, after this video. Trying new things keeps life interesting. I agree. I am an upbeat person. I agree to a certain extent. I am usually the one who takes a stand when others won't. I agree. I have done that several times. Other people have stronger opinions than I do. I don't agree with that. To a certain degree, I guess. I put neutral in between neutral and disagree. Everyone has a role to play in society and a duty to do their best. I agree. I am concerned with protecting what I have. I agree. I have a good sense of what my future holds. I agree to a certain extent. I am an average person with ordinary likes and dislikes. I try new ways of doing things just to see if they will work. I agree. You should always try new things. And the last two, I have a great deal of willpower. Yes. Self-improvement is a major interest of mine. Absolutely. Okay, getting my results. Ready? All right, guys. Let's see, what did I get? Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, so it actually shows you which types you match and how much you match them. So it says that my biggest match is type 3, type 1, and type 2. So type 3 is the achiever, type 1 is the perfectionist, and type 2 is the giver. So those, I got 98 in type 3, which is the achiever, 95 in the perfectionist, and 92 in the giver. And then 8, the challenger is 90% match. Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go because my dog is going crazy. Please take this quiz. You can go on chuity.com to take it and let me know your results, please. I love you guys. Leave it in the comments. We're making vision boards next, okay?